Greetings, everyone. Will of One here. When I went to go outfit Valentine, I realized he could not equip anything. So I said, forget it. I'm just gonna outfit him with the only thing he can. And it took a humongous investment, but there he is.
Hey.
What's the plan?
I outfitted his legs with
No lawyer.
increased carrying capacity and did everything I could, but it's not maxed out yet. I'm just lacking a few necessary traits for everything to be maxed, but still, he is well protected, and I gave him Old Faithful that I bought from the weapon merchant, gave him some fusion cores and fusion cells, so he is set for a fight. He can probably take a lot more hits than I can now, but yeah. He can carry over, well, definitely over 100. I don't know the exact amount. I haven't tested it yet, but I'll test that out later. For now, let's see if he's ready to talk to me.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Ah, you can finally respond
Sheffield.
to me.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver. Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy. Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
Yes, I get
Sheffield.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes
He's on
me
a
up.
loop.
Otherwise, it's
I think he's
all
bugged.
hazy.
Unfortunate.
I hear you've been asking questions around town.
Nick, you coming? I did kind of sprint out here. You should catch up.
Abbott.
You're back. You find that paint?
Sure did.
What if I couldn't find any green paint? What happens?
People wouldn't be happy. It's the great Green Guardian, after all. Tradition and such. But if it's between a new color and letting the war go into disrepair, I'd know what I'd choose. So, did you find anything?
Wasn't easy, but I found some. Yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Hey, Abbott.
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
Nice.
But it doesn't keep the lights on.
I mean, it's painting a wall. It's not exactly the most glamorous job, but with all those raiders in there, I doubt anyone else could handle it without getting some form of injury. Or alive.
Hey, ain't no shame in taking the occasional cap. Solomon can hook you up.
Synth-free shopping, right here.
I'm just wondering, should I check out the additional cases? Yeah, I'll check out the additional cases. No reason to go out adventuring if I have objectives along the way. Let's see.
You two be careful.
I'll do my best.
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
I've been meaning to put Earl's case to bed for a while now. But you're up for it. So, what's your take on the case, Ellie?
On Earl? Well, he didn't have any enemies, that's for sure. Someone would have to notice you're alive first.
And Earl didn't exactly have the charisma to inspire any crimes of passion. What's that leave us?
I don't know, Nick. It can't be the Institute, right?
Not to see.
No, I always got the sense Earl was interested in me. Figures he'd be the one to run off.
I think this is a perk. The mysterious stranger will sometimes show up and assist you in taking someone out and then disappear. Yep, it's all in this file. The fact that he disappears and reappears suggests that he has some form of transportation or stealth boy. But considering there's several sightings over such a long distance suggests that there's more than one person. Everything. I'm glad that Nick is so cool with me taking up this stuff. Definitely use it. Alright, I think we're done here. Oh wait, did I leave a file? Let me check. Oh yes, I
Earl
did.
couldn't have been taken by the Institute, right? Why would they want Earl? The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Well, Marty and I never exactly saw eye to eye. Mostly because he was usually passed out on the barroom floor.
Aw, come on, Nick. Think of the good times.
What, when he quit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Well, let's get to it then. I really want to make it over to Good Neighbor. A lot of people say only bad things about it, but I'd like to see it for myself before I draw any conclusions. Let's see. There is one last... Oh wait, no, I think that's just saying that it's outside. It's not saying that the mission is here. I think we're done with Diamond City for now. Oh wait, unless I gotta highlight the missions. Yeah, I probably have to highlight the missions. Hey, now I can either get the key or simply just go over there. Oh man, what a tangled mess of lines. I think I'll just go to the objective.
Rush me.
Okay, dugout in and...
That's
It
it.
really shouldn't have been as difficult as it was. I mean, it's a novice pick.
I'll start in here. Why don't you check out the living room? Must be
Okay.
some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender. Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash.
Well, it
Nothing
wasn't...
over here. And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. But why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. Where's that leave us? No known enemies. Wasn't much for the great outdoors, so likely not raiders or mutants.
Receipt.
A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? I wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
I don't know, let's check them out. Nick disliked me picking the lock, but, I mean... the door
Well,
was
sure
right
looking
there.
good lately. Guess Abbott found some more paint.
I had a part in that. it's so tedious to take that slow elevator ride up, talk to the person, take the slow elevator ride down when I can just pick the lock instead.
Heard you're responsible for that new coat of green on the wall.
Doctor?
Looks nice.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not on the side of the surgeon.
Actually, I have
Do you
questions.
know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane, low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
Come on, focused here, Doc.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
Focus, man.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
Because
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
not a problem.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed.
Where'd all this blood come from? It goes right into the basement.
What do you have to say about this?
Hey,
blood?
Doc.
We offer a wide variety of medical treatments.
No.
Earl, you've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Whoa.
Yeah, you fixed things, all right. Fixed yourself some time in a Diamond City jail cell.
Jail cell? You don't get it, do you? Doc Crocker isn't going to jail. He's going to go back to his surgery, where people love him. And they love him because Doc Crocker never loses patience. He just makes people happy.
Whoa. Sounds like you have a lot to deal with.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
Drop the weapon, Doc. Haven't enough people suffered today?
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
How sad.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Terrible.
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. I found out, and then he killed himself. Guess he couldn't handle the guilt.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this is inhuman.
Yeah, could see he was unraveling at the seams.
What are you gonna do now, Doctor?
Now, I have a report to file, a mess to clean up, and a lot of explanations to give to our patients. You should get going. A medical professional should be the one to handle all this contamination.
Compartmentalize. I guess that's how you handle the situation.
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
No reason to let this material go to waste. He'll probably dispose of it anyway. Nah, you can keep that stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, was that the last bit of the mission, or was there anything else? We did solve the case, yes, but...
We can't blame
Whoa!
ourselves. That man decided to die.
Hey.
Do something for you?
How are you taking it, Nick?
Hey, Valentine.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Shoot.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
In all honesty, these minor distractions are the only reprieve.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own. A synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Dang. Whoever this institute is, they are not there for the common people. An organization would help keep travelers and settlements safe.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing. Just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You were straightforward about who you are and where you stand. I can see how people would take advantage of a situation where someone's willing to help.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Wow.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Yeah, let's get to it. I feel I understand you a bit more, Nick. You're logical, methodical, and you're willing to help for those that ask. I can respect that. Is there anything else? Let me check the mission. Let's see. Oh, talk
The
to Ellie.
Super Salon can
All
give
right.
you the hairstyle.
Walls
of
looking as green as the day she was built.
Thank
Yeah, that's
you.
dog meat.
It's
That's
like I
the
can finally think
entrance. Whoop.
straight.
Oh, there's another help wanted. It's not a major mission. I may do this one on my downtime, but
Don't let down the home team. Buy a swatter.
no thanks, I'm not a meleeer. Though, by the end, I think I will. I will have the necessary materials to build my own set of power armor.
So, you two find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Yes. How to put this?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Let's just say it's not a good thing. But let's see, straightforward.
Crocker
Yes.
killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you two had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
No problem. I think the rest of the missions are outside the city. Ah, dang it, I got wrapped up in this side quest and I forgot my objective to go to Good Neighbor. Well, I'll do that early tomorrow. For now, I think it's a good place to stop. This movie's running a bit, or this streaming's a bit long. Long streaming Let's Plays have a tendency to go a little buggy on me. So, I think I'll stop it here. Thank you all for watching. This has been Will of One, and I wish you all a good day. See ya!